Jobs for people with no skills who think space is cool. Mop. Am I adopted? Of course not, silly. But I do not look like you. People say, don't listen to them. Just train hard and you will level. Ding dong. Venonette wants to play with you. People, including me, who were insane enough to do a living Pokédex for Scarlet and Violet, after seeing the home update, they called me a madman. Look how tiny Bulbasaur is here compared to Venusaur. Pokemon fans. Basic Ace mythology and folklore. Freaking out about the leaked stories. Realizing they can't be considered as canon as they were scrapped for a reason. Know the work rules. Appropriate. I know where you are and call you when you get near the Titans. Or, you're sweet. Inappropriate. I just happen to be around when you're going to fight the gyms. Hello, human resources? Other beta designs, completely different from the final design. Beta Riolu. Less silly. My parents in their 30s. Let's buy a house. Me in my 30s. I can't afford clothes for myself, but I will buy a $120 dress for Sylvia. Pokemon leak is huge. So, Lessons in Meme Culture has found the Typhlosion memes. Typhlosion. Don't you dare finish that sentence. Don't do it. I'm sick of it. You're weak. I'm you. Don't get fooled. They are trying to make us forget the leaks by announcing the same legendary with a different color, but the shiny is new. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Shout out to Gen Meme Pokemon for real. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Jesus, one of you who has just eaten from this bowl with me will betray me. The apostles. My friends, of all the bad ace and popular Pokemon that could get a Mega Evolution. My friends, why do you want Klefki? Me. I think they're neat. How's everything going at home? Dog eated the door. What? He eated the door. I didn't stop him. You're insane. Why didn't you stop him? He hungry. Long to snatch some parts, and you simps are held up by a mere child? When Al Creamy decorates desserts with their cream, everyone is fine. But when I do, I have waited for 5,000 years for this. Trust nobody, not even yourself. Hi trainer. Hi trainer. Greetings. Wait, who are you? I'm the beated Webble from the leaks. Nice to meet you. Yay, a new friend. Yeah, new friend. The future looks bright for Webble. I'm glad I get to see it. My honest reaction to people making comments about Lapras after seeing its story leak. Your longtime friend. Oh yeah, it's Arceus. I would never be a simp. At your service, my queen. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Me. When you're having a calm mind off with your opponent and then they pull out this shot. Call the ambulance. Psyshock. But not for me. Sigh. Kiddo, have you ever heard about respect? Is your father a demon or something? Actually, my father is a Mr. Mime. Okay, I heard enough. Me, levels up Magikarp to level 100. Magikarp. Me using my daily incense with Origin Dialga passive for more time for the 16th day straight thinking I'll finally get a Gala bird. Nothing again. When you predict that your opponent is gonna predict you, so you predict them back, but they ended up predicting that as well. You may have outsmarted me, but I outsmarted your outsmarting. I just need to take Clarity Lake and push it somewhere else. Game Freak. Here's your stupid ducking game. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Pokemon Shining Pearl. Pokemon can straight up beat your ace and knock you out in Legends Arceus. Pokemon Trainer. Tech is expecting you to come up with a great strategy. Me aggressively spams Brick Break. My Pokemon are overestimating my strategy skill. Still one of the best features ever. Grandma fighting bears, so we can relax and play with stickers. I gotta focus. I'm shifting into Sinnoh mode. Some Pokemon may immediately flee, so you'll want to hide in tall grass to catch them. Look at me, I'm the encounter now. But I was so caught up in the euphoria of having Sinnoh remake that for like a minute I lived in a world where Pokemon games weren't $60. Therapist, Blawn and Blucas aren't real. They can't hurt you. Blawn and Blucas. No matter the size of your opponent, always give it your all. The number day of your birth month is your starter Pokemon. Pokemon fans heading to their workstations to make not safe for work out of a female Pokemon character that was revealed to the public less than 1/16th of a second ago. Call the ambulance, but not for me. Duck Zodiac Signs. What's your favorite Pokeball? Pokemon Star release trailer. Meet both new and familiar faces. Mellow. I can already see Kyle's heat, steaming body dancing for me. Ultra Beasts live together in a lava. Guzzlord is bulking the entire road. They call me Ranch cause I be dressing. Traumatized a 10-year-old girl. Cheated in his first match. Never really redeems himself. Is apparently considered comedic relief. Helps 10-year-olds by not holding back. Played fair and square during the entire league. Actually redeems himself. Is apparently considered the bad guy. Shout out to Train's flag colored Pokemon. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Science in the real world. Science in Pokemon. I turned myself into a freaking Nidorino. Or, I love this new Pokemon that they added. Living next to a gym in the Galar region. Ash doesn't appear to age, but what if that's because each season of Pokemon is about a different Ash? There are multiple Nurse Joys and Officer Jennies, so wouldn't multiple Ashes be possible too? 10-year-old me when my opponent's Pokemon wastes their turn on a move that doesn't do damage. God, I wish I was a plantation owner in the 1800s, so I could legally own lesser. You have recently been appointed as the leader of a ground type gym and are given $20 to make your team. Who's going to be on yours? Some poor emotional fool. The same fool, but with more fear. Some bubbles but in a line. My plans for 2020. 2020. When you're sick of Pikachu being in the spotlight in every game. The mood you try to show everyone versus your actual mood. 6-year-olds with quacked shiny legendary. My Rattata. Call an ambulance. Focus Sash. Endeavor. Quick attack. But not for me. No, you can't erase the universe using Dialga and Palkia. Haha, red chain go brrrrrrr. As a kid, I spent hours breeding Lapras and releasing them because the Pokédex said they were almost extinct. That's actually adorable. Hop, wow. You already know your type matchups. Hop, I bet you've never been in a Pokemon Center before. Me, a seasoned Pokemon player, I know more than you. Me trying to reach my phone under the bed. My phone. Angry hamster noises. Bah. Hey Morpeko, why don't you eat a Snickers? What? Why? Because you become a regressive angry hamster without it. Better? People who want 100 plus new Pokemon per generation. Game Freak. Professor Oak, you better not ride the bike. This isn't the time to use that. Me. Okay boomer. Me. Pokemon. Spending time with family. Me. Good grades. Pokemon. The new games and features coming up in Sword and Shield. Morons that couldn't accept the change and literally made Game Freak workers depressed. Me and all the other fans of the franchise. Lie back down. Main story. Side quests. Whatever I'm doing. Billy, what have you done? I hate the Sword and Shield leaks, but I still have hope. End his suffering. Game Freak. Charmander. Every other starter Pokemon. Game Freak. You think this is funny? The person who leaked the entirety of Sword and Shield. Every Poke Annie or Annie Poke fan kid artist the moment they found out Bernard was pregnant. People who know all Pokemon type matchups. Science teachers. Well, life isn't always easy for Pokemon. Meow. Game Freak doesn't reveal starter evolutions. That one GameStop employee. Fine. I'll do it myself. Opposite gender opponents become infatuated. Do I look infatuated to you? First Pokemon to be defeated must have been like. How to get a Pokemon. Google. Bing. So the Pokemon League wasn't the only thing Ash won. Game Freak added sponsors for the champion in Sword and Shield so they could sponsor themselves. Pokemon Sword and Shield leaks presented without context. The phone calculator. The phone calculator. When I turn the phone sideways. Biggest leak of the season. A smiling Sobble. Professor Oak. Are you a boy or girl? New character. Yes. Toto has brought you water. He want to make sure you stay hydrated. Say thank you for the water. Non-player character. You beat me? You really are a strong and confident trainer. Me running to the Pokemon Center. Nobody. Galarian Rowlet. Consent kinda requires 4 hands to open, making powerful statement about consent. Will you please stop? It's against the rules to force a trainer to battle if they don't want to. You sit on a throne of lies. Me, it's just a cough. Parents, it's just a cough. The doctor, it's just a cough. Google, goodbye friend. Pokemon fans, we don't need a new game every year. They should take more time and make Sword and Shield really good and bring back national decks. Also fans, Furret walks on a treadmill until Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes come out, aka 24/7. Introverts near people. Introverts alone. Introverts online. Introverts and their imaginations. When you lose your glasses and you're so blind, you have to just sit there all helpless while your friends look for them. Please, would you have a battle with my babies? Even if they lost, my babies are still cute. Thank you for battling with my babies. My Pokemon explaining how much they love me after landing a critical hit, wishing to be praised. Me after witnessing the mid-ear of a shiny. Pokemon community. Ooh, Gen 5 snacks. The ice cream Pokemon snacks. So unoriginal. So ugly. Ooh. Also Pokemon community. This is neat. Alright, gentlemen. We need a new idea for Champion Leon's signature Pokemon. Anything from Galar. Gen 1 Charizard. By the way, boy, you ever had a lover? Hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. Give me blood. The air is tasty here. Heh. This gym is great. It's full of women. If I'm wearing a bikini, where do I put my pokeballs? Teehee. Woman's secret. I got fired at my job as a cop. Apparently it's inappropriate to yell Pikachu while I taste people. Nice clothes red. Did your mommy buy them for you? Of course she did. Who else would have? This blasphemous Arceus inspired furfrou style from the anime is making me absolutely lose my marbles. Welcome to the Pokemon Village. This place is a secret, you know. Most of the Pokemon here are runaways, escaped from bad people who did awful things to them. Pokemon will turn sleep into entertainment. Haha what? This sounds so dumb. How is this even supposed to? The idea is for players to look forward to waking up every morning. Studying a week before the exam. Cramming the night before the exam. Studying the morning of the exam. Learning the material as you take the exam. What do we want in the new Pokemon Sword and Shield? Bigger Pokemon. A cute sheep. The complete national dex. Which of these is a popular pink character from the children's Pokemon series? A. Jigglypuff. B. Hufflepuff. C. Powerpuff. D. Puff and stuff. This butch. Pokemon fact. Jolteon's fur consists of electrically charged needles. We suggest that you don't try to pet them. Y'all, what if Sobble's final evolution typing is water or ghost, like he literally becomes so sad he ice? Nothing wrong with my perfectly legal Galar Pokemon. No need to check their passports. Criticized for making the game easy. Praised for making the game hard. Praised for making the game easy. Criticized for making the game hard. Sad to think that the Gen 3 remakes are the last time I'll get to scroll through a fully complete national Pokédex. Pokemon Sword and Shield remove Mega Evolution, Z moves, and the national Pokédex, but add giant Pokemon. This has been the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals, maybe ever. I'm actually okay with not every Pokemon making in. You can't expect them to include every 1000 plus Pokemon models. It's because they are having problems with balance and you only want to play through with a 100 level Pokemon. Game Freak is a small studio, cut them some slack. Baby voice. Mama always told me to eat my veggies to grow strong. So I did. You can ride a bike on water in Sword and Shield. Professor Oak is somewhere having a stroke right now. Professor Oak comes to Galar. See giants Pokemons. No national dex. Ride a bike on water. When Game Freak decides to not only not allow non-Galarian Pokemon in Sword and Shield, but also decides to get rid of Mega Evolution and Z moves. Low tier Pokemon. I don't feel so good. This is what Game Freak made you do to get the Reggie Trio in Emerald. So the CBS Evening News did a story on Pokemon Go and unleashed these monstrosities upon the world. Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander. If you have 6 slots for Pokemon, you should probably fill them up to give yourself the best chance of winning. Bug catchers with a level 6 Metapod. That sign won't stop me because I can't read. How to survive school. 1. Teachers are gym leaders. 2. A test is a battle. 3. An important test is a gym battle. 4. Grades are gym badges. 5. A new semester is a new town. 6. A year is a league. The Pokemon Geodude has become a mascot for Iwate Prefecture, Japan, because Iwate means rock hands in Japanese, and Geodude is a rock with hands. I'm gonna use my quacking powers to do an all pyjama run in Pokemon Y. Mission parameters set. Fire or electric. Fire or fighting. Pokemon fans. Game Freak. Oh shut on it art, I've forgotten me ducking Pokeballs in me bedroom for feck's sake. Pokemon fan only has to watch movie 15,537 times before seeing shiny Detective Pikachu. 30-day free trial. Me. Enter your credit card info. Actual footage of my first date. Her being awkward. Me being awkward. I think it's very brave and slexy of me to still play Pokemon games in the exact same way I did when I was 5 years old. Ignoring all stat changing moves. This is an offensive move only household. If you effectively strategize using stat changes in battle, duck you. The only stat we care about changing is changing the enemy's HP stat to 0. When your whole party faints and you're forced to use that one Pokemon you only caught because it looked cute. But Moon, you know I'm straight. So spaghetti until it gets wet. Speech 100. Urification 100. Hardcore Pokemon fans choose starter based on type, strategy, etc. Me, I just think he's neat. Pro-life boomer. What if your mom aborted you? Millennials. I wish she did. When Galar and Kalos are full of Rattatas. Are you sleeping? Yeah. Pokemonmemes will never die because Pokemon can't die, they can only faint. Pokemon leaks. Me. Obscure web forums. It's the happiest season of all. Notice how the trainer's bag's so much bigger than in every other game. So once again, the Gala region is saved. Thanks to Scorbunny, Rookie and Sobble. Let's talk about Victreebel Cry in the anime. When you rewatch Generations and Esper is one of your favorite Pokemon. Let's go, Pikachu. If you're not saying the new titles like this, you're not having nearly as much fun as you could. Can I copy your homework? I'll help you with it. Yeah, sure. Bold of you to assume I did the homework. Lol, nope. Wait, we had homework? Read 5:55 PM. Got, invents human form. Picasso. The opposing Miltank used stomp. Whitney sent out Miltank. Me. Beating Clefairy. Dat, how do I talk to girls? Well, that's easy, son. When you realize Generation 4 has been launched 13 years ago. You guys always act like you're better than me. Any evil Pokemon leader ever, my plan is perfect and no one can stop me. An 11-year-old child. They always ask who's that Pokemon. They never ask how's that Pokemon. RIP Pokemon. When you press B in the middle of an evolution. Me. Consistently uses food as a coping mechanism. Me. Gains weight. Me. Can't hear. Can't speak. Can't see. Can't win the Pokemon League. We should take our relationship to the next level. By next level, you mean best friends, right? Pokemon is getting a bit creepy nowadays. You look good at Pokemon, but how is your chemistry grade?